So there's 34 acres there. There's 18 on this smaller set. Okay, so it's going to take 34 hours total in pipe planter. So we actually have 22 hours for the long set, and we have 12 hours for this set. So that comes out to 65-35 percentage wise. So we'll set this surge valve on 65-35 so that it will swap back and forth 65-35. Does that make sense?
On our initial pump up,
yes,
we pump from top to bottom, and then we
that's called the advance.
Right? And then we go to
and on a silt loam soil, it generally takes half of the total time. So the 34 hours, half of that would be 17. So in 17, most of the time on a silt loam soil, we're through the field. Usually set it to 17 plus 1 hour, half plus an hour. So we'll set it for 18 hours. And that's where y'all will have to come and check and make sure that it's out. Then, once it's out, it'll switch to the soak cycle.
But it switches on its own. We don't have to switch it.
Because you set how long the advance lasts.
Right, you set the advance time.
Once you figure out what it actually is, you set it. Every furrow is out. Then it switches to the soak cycle. And that soak cycle will run, and if it's half and half, it'll do, 55 minutes, 55 minutes. But since this is 65-35, it may do 60 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 30 minutes. But each pulse of 60 minutes and then 30 minutes will have each representative set run across that already wet ground to the bottom, so it will flush. The soak cycle will send one pulse from top to bottom of that furrow, and you're wetting it. That's what you're getting it down in the profile with, is the soak cycle. So these soils that seal over and we don't get infiltration, that's where a surge valve will help, and you'll get the correct amount of water in the profile.
Got it.
All right, so we're going to open it up. We're going to hit start to turn it on. We're going to do custom on this one, and I'm okay with the 5 sides. So I'm going to go, see, 50% left and right. So this is what I'm going to do. The left is my short run, right?
Yep.
So that's going to be my 35% run, right?
Right.
And my right 65.
Okay.
So now I'm done. I go to custom, and now it's running. And it's fixing to give me an update of when it's going to switch. So the next change is 56 minutes.
Got it.
So you're running it 1/3 and 2/3.
That's right. Gumbo soil, the advanced cycle, and the time requirements for a surge valve are the same as the pipe planter, because that cracking type soil, we get it in there, it doesn't seal over. It's going to take that, so it takes, if it tells you that it needs 34 hours, that's the advanced cycle. We don't use the soak cycle in a gumbo situation.
Okay, that was what Chris was talking about. I remembered that gumbo was different.
That's correct. And that's also in that sheet that I emailed you and you printed out.